So this morning, we're going to go look at a 61 Rampside down in Tucson. Kind of was looking for something kind of halfway decent that I don't have to do too much work on. I got a bunch of Rampsides at home, but everyone needs complete overhaul, everything. And just was looking around. It's just time just to try to find something pretty decent. So I've been looking for the last couple of weeks. I know every Rampside for sale from California all the way to Maine. and there's not too much out there. There is, but it's hard, when they're far away to buy them. But anyways, this one popped up on Craigslist, and I looked at it a few times. I messaged the guy, and he called me back, or he called, talked a few times, and it's just a 61 Rampside, 80 horse motor. He bought it about 3 years ago from Florida, had it trucked out here, bought it sight unseen. He just, it's an older guy. He just drives it around Tucson, just around his area. Goes to a couple car shows, I guess, with it. There was no pictures of the motor or underside. And I don't know, I couldn't gather like a lot of good information from him. It didn't seem like he knew like if it was been rebuilt or mileage. We'll have to give it a good once over and look under it, check it out, check the numbers on the motor, and see what we can see. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. Like I said, we're about halfway down there now. It's a 2-hour drive from Apache Junction. We just got past Oracle Junction here, and about another hour or less, and we'll be there, and we'll check it all out. These are the Catalinas. Pretty big. Pretty big. We stopped at the gas station, and she has to have her coffee. And this is like the biggest coffee thing ever. It's got all these taps. Never seen something that big. Kind of hilarious. All right, we're down here in Tucson with Robert, looking at a 61. We're going to give it a once over here. And you've had it for like 3 years?
3.5 years.
3.5 years? You said you bought it down in Florida?
Yeah, I had a ship from Florida, from Naples, Florida.
Yeah.
So, I paid like $900 to get it shipped here.
Yeah.
It says, oh, it won't fit on our truck. Oh yeah, it's a truck. It's not a car.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made a pickup truck. So
yeah.
I had to get a flatbed with not a regular car haul or whatever. Just a flatbed truck. They won't put it on, and they brought it here and put it right on the road. And I picked it up when I got it over there and paid the guy the rest of the money for the shipping charges.
Sure. So we just started doing a once over on it. Yeah, it's missing some shrouding on here. It's missing all the seals are gone here on this, are all the way around the motor. Yeah, I did. Obviously, they're running an electronic fuel pump because they have this one disconnected, the manual one. Pretty looking truck. I looked under it. There's floor patches in it in the front, and someone hit something pretty hard with the fuel tank because it's kind of dented in pretty good under there. But I don't know. Give her a start her up, and we'll.
Well, I had the tank drained and then dropped and then cleaned out, whatever.
Okay.
So,
yeah. I don't know. Well, sounds good. All right.
Cloth on here because I had my CRV parked in here before I bought this thing. When the wipers melted to the windshield, so I thought, wow.
That's Arizona.
That's why I put these here.
Yeah.
Just to protect them.
Yeah.
Because, the wipers work once when you push the washer. When you turn the thing, there must be a switch or something that the wiper just you're reconnecting or something like that. Because the wipers just work once when you push the washer, but there's no fluid in the washer.
Yeah.
You know, but around here,
Yeah. Yeah.
It
never rains.
Yeah, it doesn't rain much, but so I didn't know. I had Lemon Squad check this out before I bought it, and Lemon Squad didn't really know how to look at a Corvair because they said, "Oh, everything works, nothing leaks or anything." Like BS. It leaked the oil quite a bit. In fact, when I got it, then I got the main oil leak fixed. But
yeah, they always seem to get a leak here or there. Push rod tubes or your oil pan.
Yeah, I believe it was the oil pan gasket that was changing.
Or sometimes
it leaks a little, but not much now. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll give it another good look over. But yeah, I know that there's patch panels underneath the floors. I'm gonna run over to see if what there's fill in it. I'm just gonna look up the motor. It's a W, so.
As far as I know, it's the original. I don't know.
I can tell you now. From what I can't get the head numbers on there, but a W, 61, 63, 80 horse, Power Glide, FC. Let's see, wait, W. Yeah, Power Glide FC. So that's the correct motor. Correct motor. That's good. I don't know what the heads are on it. Too bad. Too bad. Yeah. I said I looked under here. And a big hole there. Big hole there. Yeah, it was rods all the way across. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it's got patch panels all over under here under the floors. Somebody ran into something pretty good with the tank. It's bent in pretty good. Right under the strap. Yeah, it's got issues a little bit. Looks pretty, but yeah.
As far as I know, it's all level.
Yeah, a little fill just on the edges a little bit, but that's yeah.
Florida, you get the salty air.
Yeah, it depends where in Florida, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, what's it like behind the seat? You got your spare? Yeah, that's good.
You came with that aftermarket radio and then the speakers right there. I don't play too much because the noise of the engine, you gotta crank it up and you just feel clear.
Yeah.
As little as I drive it, I can, do without the radio.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a nice looking truck, but yeah, there's a lot of oil under there. It's covered from up there all the way back. It needs. I mean, the truck looks nice. It sounds good in that, but honestly, it needs quite a bit. Just the motor should be pulled and everything should be dropped out and gone over on it. That's just the way it is. Like I said, all the seals in here are gone. The tins are missing. Hey, you should all definitely have in here, especially when you're driving heat, because this is what keeps it cool. Where is it? Sensor here, no wire on it. Should be something to. Where's your oil cooler on this thing? Look, I wanted to see that too. It'll be over here. Oh yeah. 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 I mean, yeah. It's you probably got push rod tubes leaking too. This whole bottom's pretty oiled up, all the way from the transmission back. So I don't know. Like I said, it would have to get all dropped the whole the whole drivetrain would have to get dropped and just completely gone over everything. So,
Yeah.
I mean, for the price, it's too high for the price. You know, I'm in the market to buy one, but you pull the motor and you spend all the time in that, and if you got it out, you might as well go rebuild it. You know, you're gonna have 5,000 into it real easy. You know, that's the problem with these things. Is everything's so damn expensive.
Well, somebody in the park that's a little older than me. I'm 71. Some guy that's about 78 or something like that. He says, "We leaked oil when it came out of the factory." I says,
well,
I said, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean,
But,
so for me, it's out of. I mean, I like it, but it's just for the price. It's out of the. It's too much. You know, it's.
I got a price. Well, see, I started at 25.
Yeah,
I
that's
got 23 on there. I think on my website I got a 22. So, make me an offer or whatever.
I don't know if I want to deal with it. Like I said, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of money, is what it is too. You wouldn't like my offer. I wouldn't want to insult you.
Oh.
You know, that's the thing.
Well,
you know, that's the thing.
Offer?
I don't know right now. I don't know if I want to have all this work. You know, like I said, there was the floor pans were all rusted out in the front and patched up underneath the floor, all the way across.
Well, really? No.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah. I can take pictures and show you the tank. The tank was hit with something. It's right under the strap. You know, it's about that high up under the strap. I mean, obviously it's not leaking fuel, but you know, I don't know. Like I said, the tins are missing there, all that, so that also get replaced. Like I said, you have to pull everything, pull the whole drivetrain, and just go 100% over it. So yeah, you can see right here it was rusted out too across the back of the gate. Not bad, but they welded it up here. You can see that. That's not factory. These welds. Somebody put those welds on there before they painted it. And I would imagine the ramp, it's all right. I just want to find the right one, and I don't think this one's gonna be the right one for me right now. You know, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really don't want to have to do all that extra work for it. You know, to it. It's got issues. I mean, for me, it's $10,000. I know. I'm telling you, for me, because of what's the rust, the floor pans in the front, the motor, and all that stuff. You know, I mean, it looks pretty. You know, it's nice. It sounds good.
Yeah, a lot of people say, it's a beautiful truck.
Yeah, but it's got a lot of work to it. You know, I want to be able to drive it 2, 3, 4 hours, and I can't do it that way with this for that amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So,
and this guy's got about 2 or 3 classic cars, but he's interested in buying it. But when I told him the price of $25,000, he said, "No, it's out of my price range." So I checked with him. I got his phone number. I know where he lives. He's by the other pool. See what he says. But you would say about 10,000.
Yeah, because I'm going to spend easy 5 into the motor, 5 or 6. Into that, plus my time and labor and all that. Plus then the fact that it still has the rust out, and I mean, there's nothing to do with that. It is what it is. It's just. I guess we continue looking.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for letting us come out and look at it.
Okay. Yeah, you came quite a ways from Apache Junction.
Yeah, like 2 hours, a little over 2 hours.
Okay.
Not too bad. So we're headed back to home, Apache Junction. We just looked at the 61. It was a little disappointing. Very pretty looking truck from about 20 feet away. Paint had some runs and stuff in it, but so it sounded good. The dual exhaust on there, but yeah, as soon as I opened up the cover over the motor, I was like, oh geez, I was missing shrouding across the back. All the seals were all pretty much gone. I can see that they put a electric fuel pump. There was a new one on underneath. I crawled around underneath and across the whole front. There's patch panels under the floor, here and there, all over. And the tank was kind of pushed in. We're under the strap, probably 2 inches up. Went around it with a magnet a little bit, and a little fill here and there. Didn't seem like too much for my scene, but you know, I mean, I was hoping it'd be a little nicer. Like I said, I went down there, didn't have no pictures of the motor, but you know, he was asking 22, and I guess he said he had it for sale for 25. Yeah, the whole underside is all oil everywhere. So it'd be a pretty good sized project. You know, you have to pull everything apart. And I don't know. I'm not looking for something like that. Not that much. I'd rather spend a little more. And he really wanted to sell it. And he said, well, what do you get? I said, I can't. I'll give you an offer, but I don't want to upset you. And he said, well, what would you offer? And then I kind of just shot out I said, I really don't think I even want to offer. And he said, well, what? I said, well, maybe 10. And then now I'm thinking about it. I don't think I would even, I don't really want to even bother with it, you know. Maybe I wouldn't even want it for 7, really. I just don't want all that work. I just want to buy something a little nicer. But a real nice guy. We stood there and talked for a while after. And yeah, nice guy. And so it wasn't a total waste of a trip. Joe and I stopped at Grandma Gala's house. She's some older lady that sells fabric there. She got a big room with racks of fabric. Joe does quilting and stuff. So we stopped there, and it was kind of funny because she kind of, you like cars? Shooted me out the back door to her husband's shop in the back, and he'll talk to you. And the girls did their thing and talked fabric, and I was back there, and he had a dragster in there, and he's been drag racing for 40 years. He's an older guy already. And he's telling me some of the stories that are very interesting. So very cool. So yeah, we got about another 45 minutes, an hour, we'll be home, and we're almost in Florence is coming up. But I don't know, we'll keep our eyes out looking for the right, it's got to be the right Rampside.